Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome again to Ron's Opinion Don't Matter on the OG Network. Hopefully, y'all having a blessed, wonderful day. Hopefully, all is well. Time, God is good. God is good. God is good. Welcome. Do a brother a favor when you come in. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. Very much. Yeah, I titled this video Money Talk. Why did I title it Money Talk? Because I want to talk about money, because I like talking about money. Why? Because money is something that we live by. Nah, I'm just kidding around. But yeah, that's why I titled it. Yesterday, the Federal Reserve decided to drop another quarter. I mean, they could have threw a Christmas gift in there and just say, we're going to throw a whole half. But they didn't do that. I mean, they just dropped that quarter. And they went their way, and Jerome Powell talked about a lot of different things. Sometimes, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, I think he double talks himself, and I still see a form of chest pumping. I want to be defiant. Now, here's the thing. It is what it is. You got to accept it. But the quarter's still going to make a difference. I mean, it's going to make a difference because that's another lowering of the interest rates, which for people that are trying to buy a home makes it a little bit more affordable. People who are trying to buy vehicles make it a little bit more affordable. Personally, at some point, I might have to purchase a vehicle, and that's one of the things that was pushing the holdout is just in case I have to actually finance any portion of that. I wanted to try to wait for the interest rates to keep falling down before I pull the trigger on that, and also watch the auto industry and watch the car prices and everything else taper down. Now, for those that have been paying close attention to the auto market, because I do pay attention enough to try to watch what's happening, car prices have came down. Now, have they came down to the point where I want to buy them? Not yet. But they have came down because this whole interest rate situation is forcing car dealerships to offload a lot of inventory for lower prices so that they have capital money to work with, keep business operating. The other thing is just to, make me get into having free the lot up for newer vehicles, brand new vehicles. There's a whole lot, you don't want nothing sitting on your lot too long because at some point it just starts to collect dust and rust and everything else. So as far as I'm concerned, the auto industry is kind of tapering down. I mean, I've seen some of the prices. I look and I really do be paying attention. Not saying that they're down cheap. It just means that some of the auto prices of vehicles and stuff have came down some. But if you let everybody else tell you that the economy, all this, that everything is up, some stuff is up and some stuff is down. But this is the reason why I started investing in this auto industry a little bit more heavier, is because I know that as the interest rate starts to fall, if it all plays out, which so far has been playing out the way that I had it in my head, I knew that eventually the car sales are going to pick up, and there's going to be, happy days are here again type of spending going on. What's up, Chis for real? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, for those that are in there. So that's why I decided to go that route, and I was trying to do it as soon as possible because I was like, if I get in there, get enough of it now, and I might make out all right with that. Now, here's the thing. I don't trade stock. I am mostly a dividend investor. So my whole point of it is trying to accumulate as much as I can at the least price I can before it goes green for me, meaning that once it goes in the green, for me personally, at that point, I stop buying the stock. So I only, if it's in the red, I'll keep buying it, but it depends on how far it goes in the red and what's going on with the company. And there is a point where I'll push the button and say, you know what, I'm going to stop here I'm a hold right here, regardless of whatever happened. I'm not buying no more. And I've done that with many cases. So just because something in the red for me doesn't particularly mean I'm going to keep buying it. It just means that yeah, I might, but then sometimes I'll push the button on it. And there's a lot of stuff that I had stock in that is basically around interest rates, banks, loan companies and stuff like that. And just my opinion on it. Doesn't mean that I'm 100% right on this. This is just directions that I am going. Probably I might get my behind handed to me with this. I don't know, but this is just the direction that I'm going. I started buying more. I had this already. I'm in the redwood. I actually bought more already this morning. I'm gonna put the stock code in the chat. Not a suggestion for anybody to purchase or buy stock. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just saying what I did. This stock right here actually does pay every dividends every single month. It is in the red drastically with me, and I said, you know what? I had 30 shares of it at one point. I actually upped my game up to 60 shares of it. What's up, Ant Like the Bug? How you doing? God bless you, brother. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. But I'm going to go that route. And I did up the game and almost doubled the portion that I hold. And I'm going to hold right where I'm at. I'm not buying no more. That's going to be it. So it's going to be do or die with that. So my 60 shares that I own in that company is going to be do or die. I'm not buying no more. I don't care how far it goes down. I don't care how high it goes up. I don't care what the story is. That's where I'm at. Usually I try to hold on to 100 shares, but I'm just going to freeze right there. They do pay dividends every single month. But again, their dividends aren't always guaranteed. But that's the way that the route that I go. But that's one of the ones that that I actually already bought more of. I can't even say going to buy. I already did it. I just literally just purchased it. What money did I use to purchase more of that? What ended up happening is, if y'all paid attention, and I kept saying that I was going to buy some crypto, and in one account I'm going to sell off, and that's what I did. I was racking up some crypto. The other day, crypto went up enough that I wanted to dump it off. I dumped all of that money off, and that was the money that I used to purchase this stock, and up the game in that, and I'm just going to ride that out. Yeah, I still have crypto. I have it in another account that I accumulate every chance I get to when it goes down. That is what I consider a longer term hold, and I'm looking for a bigger dollar amount out of that if it ever happens. But that's the route that I'm going to go with that. After the Fed's interest rates was announced, the stock market did a jump up. It did, a nice jump up. Even in my portfolio, my one portfolio within a couple of hours just went up a lot. Probably went up about 3 to 4 or 5%. Just went up a lot. Now, at some point, it tapered down a little bit more, but it did go up reasonably, a good reasonable amount. It's still a little higher, but again, this is why I always tell people, ignore the noise, pay attention to what's going on, where the direction things are going, and you might be able to make out on a better end of that. That's the reason why I started investing in the auto industry, because I seen what the administration was doing. I was happy with the fact that they was pulling back all these restrictions. Once I realized that, and I went and looked at Stellantis, and they knew something. So this is where I knew Stellantis knew something, because they already was like waiting for the moment that the Trump administration was going to go in office, because they already knew what the direction was going. Man, they got them cars out, and now they back to making the V8s and all that other stuff that people in America like. Like, I hate when somebody try to tell me about another country and, oh, this is what they doing. Man, I don't care, bro. Like, listen, you don't see a whole bunch of Americans fighting to get into other countries. They're fighting to get here. That's because they know what's good. We got it good here. Maybe we don't appreciate it. Maybe we don't understand it. We got our complaints and stuff, but I don't see them fighting to get into other countries like they fight to get over here. And I don't see Americans fighting to get to their countries. Now, I'm not saying that the Americans don't go to other countries, but it ain't nowhere near what they try to do over here, because again, we're blessed with a lot of good resources. I think we probably have one of the best systems out there. Americans, in my opinion, are very extremely generous, even though people don't realize it, but they are. And with that said, I think that when it comes to business, we have a market, we have a system that gives everybody an opportunity if you change your perception of how you spend your money and what you do with your money. Here's my point today. I am a firearm, and I talk about this. I like guns, but I also have money invested because I don't want to have to just pay for the guns. I want to make money off of the industry too. We all got to drive vehicles, so I invest in the auto industry. Why? Because I know that I'm going to have to buy a vehicle, and I'm going to have to own a vehicle to get to work, whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm going to have to put gas in that vehicle. So I own in a fuel company. I'm going to have that vehicle repaired. So I own, stock in AutoZone and some of the other ones, retail stores that sell parts to cars. So I get my hand in every little thing that I can to make sure that I get something out of the deal. Not just be a victim of spend, have to pay for this. I'm going to have to pay for it. But I'm also make money on the other end of it because I have money invested into a lot of these places. The energy costs, I have money invested there. So I just keep going in the direction that I'm going. Have I made some mistakes investing? Yes, I do. Yes, I have. And I'm probably going to make some more. And that's part of investing. But the bigger portion of that is that I have way more success at it than I have in failure. So I'm grateful, thankful, and I'm grateful for that. And that's real talk. Hold up one second, y'all. I'll be right back. Got to go do something. Yeah, I had to go take a second. I had to go grab something real fast. That's all. But yeah, and that's what that's what I love about investing, and that's why I love what I'm doing, and I'm having fun doing it. I mean, God is good, and I pray that God bless my life, those that are around me, those that I pray that God bless their life too, and whatever it is you're out there doing, you're having fun doing it. Is there a lot of stuff that I would buy today? Probably not. In my opinion, my account is up, so it's just going to be a more observing than anything. I bought the one thing, but that was probably all I was going to stick with. That, but it just right now, personally, it's not enough for me to. It's not down enough for me to go. It's up too high, so I just whatever money I have is just going to start to stack up and wait for another moment, even if it means I have to wait till the Feds decide what they're going to do about interest rates the next go around come next year. I'll wait. You know what I mean? I love seeing my dividends pending. I check them on the regular to see what's pending, what's coming. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of money and I'll buy the stock with that. And then when the dividend comes, I'll put it back there because sometimes investing the timing is just as important because you got to, when you see something in the moment and you might miss an opportunity to buy something. And then, don't get me wrong, there's always more time to buy than it is to sell. It's just the way it is. So accumulation has always been my key. Accumulate as much as you can. I'm not in the real business of selling. Like I said that before, I mostly buy, hold, collect dividends, buy, hold, collect dividends, buy, hold, collect dividends. And that has been my goal, and I like doing it. Now, if I was to be a person to buy and sell a lot, I got stuff in here that I'm up 100% return if I sold it. Still sitting on it. I ain't selling nothing. Because the way I look at it is like this. And I got this concept from the real estate business, being in real estate. Let's say you buy a house and you pay, let's say I'm just going to use regular numbers, a small number of $50,000, right? You buy a house for $50,000. So I'm going to buy this house $50,000. You say I'm going to put another maybe 10, 15, 20,000 into the house. and then you're gonna sell the house. You sell the house for 30,000. I mean, for 100 grand. Cool. I don't see nothing wrong with that. My logic is, I buy the house and I rent the house, fix it up enough to rent it, and let's say for 10 off that house. Now I'll get ready to go sell the house, and the house is still worth way more than what I paid for it. So not only have I collected all of that money in rent, I also now it is worth 5-6 times more than it was when I paid for it. So yeah, you made some money on the beginning when you flipped it, but it will never match the amount of money that I would have made over the 10 years of renting it and then eventually selling it. That is the point that I'm making. Once you flip it, it's over. Now, again, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's just a different way of doing things. I exercise patience. I'm okay with the slow and consistent. So that's why I go the route that I've been. So I look at it like this. I give y'all an example of what I mean. I have a stock that I've been I mentioned a couple of times, which is AGNC, right? And I'm my other account real fast. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. I'm gonna go to my other account real fast. And this one is an account that I don't have a whole lot of money with. But I just want to point out one particular stock in here that I've had for years, right? AGNC, and this I got it in actually other accounts, but I'm just going to go to this account because it's a little easier to get to real fast, right? Current price of that stock is $10.36. $10.36, right? That's the current price. Now, I've owned this stock and I got quite a bit of money in more than one account. Now, when I go to details, I got in this account, I got roughly over $2,000 invested in this account in that one particular stock. A little bit over $2,000. Probably had this stock for roughly about 5 years, maybe a little longer. I've collected $700 in dividends off that stock. $700. A little more than $2,000 investment. In the time period, I've collected $700, almost $700 off of that stock. And you say, well, that's not all your money. Yeah. But I'm also up $400+ dollars. Now, that's not a lot of money. It's not. But collectively, if you add the two in, that's over $1,000. That's 50% of what I have invested in there back in my pocket. If I decided to close out and just walk away, that's 50% of the money that I have invested in it. This is the reason why I like the dividend. I'm not saying that this is the best way, the right way, the only way. None of that. This is none of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is why I go that route. And I was just using that as one example. But I have other examples of why I stick to what I'm sticking to. Again, this is not no financial advice for nobody. This is not a suggestion for anybody to buy stock or sell stock or anything. I'm just telling y'all what I do and why I do. So let me give you another example of another company that I've had for quite a while. Where's it at? All right. Huntington Bank, right? Here's another. Huntington Bank I've had for quite a while. I got roughly about $1,000 invested with. Roughly about $1,000. My average cost is $9.85. That stock price right now is at $17.81. Well, it's at 80 cents right now. $17.80. Right? That is almost a 50% return on investment. If you just look at, if I was to sell it right now, actually, I'm sorry. According to Robinhood, I'm up 80%. My bad. So according to Robinhood, I am up 80% based off of what I invested in it and where the current price is at right now. So if I sold it, I will have an 80% return. That does not include the dividend. That is my whole point. That don't even include the money that I've collected in dividend payments. Now, I'm going to go in here, go to dividend payments, right? I've been collecting dividends from this particular company since 2020, right? We are now in 2025. Every 3 months, I've gotten a little $14 every 3 months for the last 4 to 5 years. 5 years. Well, you might want to say 5 years. So again, it's not a lot of money. But if I've been collecting $15, I'm just gonna round it up to 15. It's $14, but I'm gonna round it up to $15 over a 5-year period. Every 3 months adds up. So I'm already up 80% based off of where I purchased the stock at. My average cost is $9 and something. Current price is $17 and something. So I'm already, if I was to sell it right now, I'll be up 80%, right? But I've already collected a few $100 just in dividends because I held on to it, and I'm still holding on to it. I'm not selling it. I'm still holding on to it. So if you take and add in the dividend and where the current price at, and if I was to sell it off right now, I'll be well over 100% return. This is why I go the way that I go. Doesn't mean that I know I'm doing it the best way, the right way. There is no other way than my way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's why I do what I do. And I have quite a few stocks that I've been doing the same thing with. JEPI. Not a suggestion to buy. Again, this is just me talking about why I do what I do. I got almost, actually, no, I don't have that much money. I am up. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm not up a whole lot of money, but I got it at an average cost of $54. JEPI. Current price is 57 and some change. This one pays every single month, right? This stock pays every single month. Oh yeah. This stock pays every single month. And I've had this one since 2022. And I've been collecting almost $6 every single month since 2022. So that is my point. My point is, if you keep investing and you stay consistent, you'll make out. You hold long time, make smart moves, you can make out. And yes, I agree with you. We do have a real man in the White House, and thank God that Trump is there doing the job that he's doing. Yeah, Tom, we would be. Not too late. God bless you. Welcome in. How you doing? God bless you. The latest thing I want is a boomer to stop trying to stop telling millennials how to live and pay bills. Okay, don't listen. That's real quick. That's real simple. You don't like somebody's advice, don't listen. I mean, I'm not saying you have to listen or whatever. You know what I mean? My thing is this. Knowledge is knowledge. Somebody can tell you something and you realize what not to do. And somebody can tell you something and you'll realize what to do. The thing is, you got to decipher what information that the person is giving you, whether it's useful or not. You got to decide whether it's useful or not. Talking about Trump. Now, I wasn't talking about Trump. Tom was. But again, I was responding to Tom's comment. But that's my whole point is this. At the end of the day, someone's experience, whether you like it or not, is going to help you. And my thing is this: if you're not interested in someone's experience, then don't go to school. Don't. Because everything that you learn from school is based off of someone else's experience. That's where the knowledge came from. It ain't God. It's someone's experience before you. So if you that ignorant in your head that you don't want to hear someone else's experience and learn from someone else's experience, you've already set yourself up for failure. That means you're going to have to face life and learn from every mistake that you made as opposed to learning from the mistakes of others. That's why you went to school. That's why you listen to your parents. That's why. That's why you listen to wise counsel. But if you so stuck in your head that you don't want to listen to nothing nobody say, then you get what you get. That's fine. Just make sure you're good. That's all. I'm Mag Tardy. Made excuses for January 6th. First of all, I don't know. First of all, I ain't make no excuses for anything. Y'all the ones make excuses. My thing is this. So it's January 6th, right? You're making excuses for January 6th. So what about the fact that the Biden administration had people there provoking it there? So I guess you okay with that part too. So I guess you also okay with the part that Nancy Pelosi, who was responsible for it, who should have had the National Guard there. I guess that we supposed to let that slide too. First of all, and here's the thing. Didn't those January 6ers go to jail? Didn't they go to jail? Oh, okay. Thought so. So they didn't get away with it. They went to jail. Not one black person is in the Trump administration. Why does that matter? Why is it the skin color matter so much to you? Why does the skin color matter so much to you? What about the fact? What about qualified? Now I know that that is not actually true, but let's imagine. Why does the skin color matter so much to you? You keep saying MAGA make excuses, but you're not saying it. Just first of all, nobody got more excuses than the Democratic Party, because that's all they got is excuses. They don't have solutions. Ask whites why skin color matter. I'm asking you. You brought up skin color, so I'm asking you. You brought up skin color. I never mentioned it. So you said that the Trump administration don't have no black people in office. So you brought up skin color, not me. See, that goes to show you how racist y'all are, because the first thing y'all come here is y'all bring up skin color. I didn't bring up skin color. You did. Yes, she should be. I agree. My thing is this: if what was her name, Martha Stewart, had to go to jail for a while, Nancy ain't go. Not even smart enough to have a conversation. I asked you a question, but yet you couldn't answer it. You brought up skin color. Why does skin color matter for it so much to you? Why not? Why is it that the skin? So my thing is this: if you was injured in a car accident, right? Since you care so much about skin, and the doctor that was getting ready to commit surgery on you, and you wake up and you see that doctor is a white guy, are you going to stop him from doing surgery for you because his skin color don't match mine? This is how stupid that is. This is how stupid that is. You are not going to be concerned about skin color when it comes to whether they qualified or not. But you can't talk to y'all people. Y'all about as dumb as they come anyway. Y'all think y'all know something, but y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. I don't care about somebody don't. I qualify is what matters. Now, if they qualified and they just happen to be melanated, that's great too. But if they not, or I care less. Because skin color is the reason why whites don't respect you. All right, this is a good one. I want y'all to look at this right here. This is right here. He about to get their behind handed to him right here. Because skin color is the reason why whites don't respect you. See, this is where something is wrong with you. Why do you feel like if you're a melanated person, which I'm quite sure you're probably not, nowhere in my livelihood, from childhood up until today, did I ever rather a white person respect me or not? Nothing. I can care less what your skin color is and rather you respect me or not. I am not looking for anything from any person based off their skin color. See, my thing is this. I don't look at nobody's skin color and see them as supreme over me. Because none of them are God. Rather your skin is white, rather you Chinese, or where you dark skin, light skin, black skin, pale skin, albino, it doesn't matter to me. See, the problem is you look at them as if they're superior over you, and I don't. I see them as human beings, and that's how they're supposed to see me. I don't care if they respect me or not. Respect is something that you got to earn. See, I'm not looking for that. See, my thing is this, something is wrong with you when you're looking at a group of people and asking them to respect you because you think that they're better than you. That's your fault, not mine. I don't look at no skin color of a person and think that I'm supposed to get respect from them based off of that. I can care less. You know what? If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. What's up, Stuart? How you doing? God bless you. And it's the level of stupidity makes me is a man. You have an American flag on your T-shirt, and you know on your wall an American. All right, let me explain something to you, idiot, because that's what you are. You're an idiot. You see this right here? Every single one of my melanated uncles served in the military. Stupid. Every single one of my melanated uncles served in the service. My family members, a lot of them served in the service. That's what that represents. Also, I love my country. That's why that flag is up there. Guess what? My country got black people in it. It got white people in it. It got different skin colors in this country. Why? There ain't too many countries that's more diversified than America. But yet you keep saying that this flag does not represent just one person and one skin color. See, your ignorant behind was taught that bull crap. And it's I need you to go look up the history of the American flag before you start talking that stupid stuff. Go look up all the history of the American flag. See, my thing is this. I can care. Listen, this I laugh when I see people say this stuff. Oh, you looking for some type of stuff from somebody because of their skin is white. Listen, I don't care what your skin color is. I don't. What I care about is who you are and how you are and what your intentions are. And here's the thing. You go through, and I'm not trying to point this out, and this is not an intentional thing, but most of the people in my life that I've helped at some point or another, I'm going to say 99% of them was the same man, was melanated just like me. But do you think that's why I did it? Nope. It was just because that's where I grew up at. Every last one of them people I grew up around was all melanated. Everybody. It was rare in the city of Philadelphia where I lived at was anybody not of any persuasion other than African American. What we call African American, melanated people. So again, Now, do I have any problem with any other skin color? No, not at all. I embrace them all. But my point is this: you made a judgment based off of what you see behind me. Like black people don't love this country. Like melanated people didn't fight for this country. Like melanated people don't see honor in that flag. So your ignorant behind only think that represent one skin color. That represent the United States of America. Every single one that's American, that's who that represent. You go to another country and ask them what do their flag represent. And this is the other idiotic thing. You got melanated people in every race. All across this world. But you still think that only represent this country. You know. You're not making sense. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. And my thing is this. One thing I know for sure. And two things I know for one thing I know for sure. And this is fact. Everybody in this country that has been born and raised in this country over the years, generational wise, has contributed to the greatness of this country. Whether your skin is white, whether your skin is Hispanic, whether your skin is yellow, green, blue, I don't know, and I don't care. But every single person that is born and raised in this country has contributed to this country in some form of fashion to keep this country rolling. You are the one that's looking for somebody's respect because of the skin color. That's something wrong with you when you look for that. That's something wrong with you. They used to off you blacks for learning how to read. Try it now. See, my thing is this. This is why I love the Second Amendment. This is why I love the Second Amendment. See, my thing is this. They used to, right? And I'm not saying that there ain't no black people that's getting died of, there's no racial issues going on right now. But that is so small. I am in my 50s. I've been all over this country. I've been in different towns, different neighborhoods around various amount of people. And I'm going to tell you something. The one thing I have yet to experience is what you're talking about. Have I seen racial people? Yeah. But again, that is not a big issue. When I get up and every day, when I go into Dunkin' Donuts, I see all different races of people. Guess what? I don't care what all I care about is what their intentions are. That's it. When I go into a store, when I'm out and about, all I care about is what is your intentions, not your skin color. What are your intentions? And this is why I love the Second Amendment so much. Because here's the thing about that is this. The right to keep and bear arms will help secure you from getting back into that type of situation again. And my thing is this. You're looking at something that happened years ago. And I'm not saying that it was anything, no. I'm not trying to say that it was okay because it wasn't. But see, this is the reason why I think the way that I think. And this is the reason why I am the way that I am. No one has power over me but God. So if you're going to sit back and worry about my thing is this. I guarantee you probably ain't even from this country. You probably not even from this country. And you're saying you're laughing. You laughing at yourself because you're an idiot. See, my thing is this. I'm not afraid of nobody. You are. Because you're saying the same God whites pray to, they deny your ancestors' right. Y'all see this level of ignorance right here? You see the level of ignorance here? This person is whoever this person is, which we don't know who they are, because these are the people, these are what they call keyboard warriors. But again, look at this ignorance. The whites gave you the Bible. Now, my thing is this. Go look at where all the countries that the Bible was created by. First of all, no one person is responsible for the Bible. This is how ignorant you are. The Bible was made up of 66 books. Guess what? None of them white. It has over 40 different writers, authors, some known, some unknown. Guess what? White people weren't responsible for that. You get what I'm saying? If you look at everything that was happening in the Bible, how can you identify that with being one skin color? It was in 3 different languages. It took 1,500 years to compile the Bible together, and you're trying to say that is a white person? No one person can claim the writing of the Bible. It was totally orchestrated by God. He used man to put that thing together. Orchestrated totally by God. So how in the world can you say that is one person responsible for it? This is how idiotic you are, because you don't know what you're talking about. And y'all definitely welcome to the Fracker Show. Every single one of y'all. And here's the thing. Justice runs on diesel, right? For those that are idiots out of here, it's my brother. Came in, listen, he came in to, how many of us is everybody else is melanated on our show, on the Fracker Show, except for Justice came on diesel. And guess what? We didn't care what color his skin was, and he didn't care what color our skin was. He could have came in and said, he could have looked at our show and said, man, it's 4 or 5 black guys on there. I'm not going on that show. But he came in and he had a good time. And we had a good time having him there. And we had fun and we laughed and joked the whole time. See, this is how you bring a country together. You don't sit there and look and let skin color be the reason why y'all hate each other and stuff like that. You leave that for the idiots. The rest of us that don't care about that, we're going to have fun and enjoy life. No, you the only one care about skin color. I'm not even, at this point, there's a point you just got to say, there's no need to entertain this conversation anymore because I know how ignorant you are. But it was good for fun. It was good entertainment. It was good listening to you talk stupid and see how ignorant you are. He said whites literally made laws based on skin color. So let me ask you a question. What was the civil rights law made for? What was birthright citizens made for? So you said whites made laws for whites only. So birthright citizenship in America, what was for the descendants of slaves, who was that for? How does that benefit white people? How was the civil rights movement for only white people? You're hilarious. But it's cool. It's all good. They need help. This is why they come to my show. This is why they love my show so much. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you keep coming back because you love it. They didn't give me anything. See, this is the difference. They didn't give me anything. See, this is where your ignorance come in at. See, my rights are always given to me by God, not man. Because if man give you your rights, man can take it away. See, that's why I don't listen to what it is. They can put all that stuff up there if they want to. See, my rights are given me by God. Laws are given to you by these men can make all of this other stuff. But at the end of the day, when it comes against what God gave me, I don't care less what you're talking about. We can take that up in court. But let me tell you what for the sake of humor, I'm gonna tell you how much. I'm gonna tell you what the white man did give me power to do. Watch this. I'm gonna tell you what the white man did give me power to do. Bam! He gave me the power to block you because your ignorance is just too much. The white man put that ban button down there, and you just got banned. Yeah, don't pay them no attention. It was all fun. I know that person was ignorant. I know they was stupid. It was all fun. I love it. I gave them time to, state that point, but they ain't had no points. Oh man, I listen. I give people time to kind of make that point, and I give it to them, and it's food. But they see, I always try to give them enough space to go ahead and just keep on running their mouth, because at the end of the day, I want y'all to see how ignorant some of these people are, and how much hatefulness and how ignorant that they've been. Because here's the thing: they talk about the educational system, but these are the type of people that they're producing. This is the type of people that they're producing. And listen, I can laugh and joke about this all day long. It's fun for me. You on my live. I'm not on yours. You on my channel. I'm not on yours. They say all of this stuff, but yet they keep coming back. They always come back. They love my channel. They love it. My thing is this: they don't even understand what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? See, the presence of God is always with me. So they drawn here. They drawn. I'm never going to be able to help that. That's just part of my life. Now, you can either get something out of it or you don't. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Now, sometimes it just get when they just start to get real dumb and stupid stuff. Like I can rock with you if you got some substance, but I give you a long enough time to give you some substance. And once it gets to the point where you ain't got no substance with you. If you hate white people that much, go out there and start messing with some of them. My thing is this: if you hate white people that much, this person that I'm talking about, because they keep talking white this, white that, white this, white that. If you hate white people that much, go into a white town and let them know how much you hate them. See, they ain't going to do that part. They're not going to go pick up a bullhorn and go into all of these white neighborhoods that they hate so much and start talking that stuff and show how tough they really are. They ain't going to do that. You know what they're going to do? They're going to hide behind some type of name that ain't even there who they are. They're going to be a keyboard warrior, and they're going to do, I'm here. My face is here. They're going to be a keyboard warrior. But if you really feel that way, if you really have that much anger toward a group of people, go let them know. Make your face and yourself known and go let them know. And see how that plays out for you. Because it will play out for you in that way no matter what group of people you go after. Because they're going to say, oh, you're a problem. That's it. And my thing is this: if you really, it's just like a person that's a KKK member. Okay, you're a KKK member. You don't like black people. Go into a black neighborhood and let them know, and let me know how that plays out. You see my point? If you really feel strongly about your stance, don't hide behind the keys. Go into those neighborhoods and let them know how you really feel and see how that plays out. See, anybody can do it hiding behind keys and talk that stuff behind keys, but they really don't feel that way. It's easy and it's safe like this. But if you really about that life, you really be about it. But if you got to hide, like, okay, remember, you hiding with sheets and stuff, all of that right there tell me you a coward. The fact that you dressed up, covered up all your body shows me you are a coward. I don't have to say no more. I see that you're a coward. Because if you really was about that life, you would expose yourself and let people know exactly where you are and who you are. If you a KKK member, it's the same thing with this person. If you really about that life, make yourself known. Show who you are. And go to the people that you got beef with and handle it that way. And tell them, I don't like you. And see how that plays out. See, people say all that stuff, but they really don't mean it. They ain't really built like that. It's easy to provoke and say that stuff behind keys. But if you really listen, when I grew up in the hood, EA all day. If you got beef with somebody, you went, yo, what's up, man? I got beef with you. And you didn't shoot and kill them. Y'all fisted up. Y'all, you went up there and you duked it out. And y'all handled it, whether you win or lose. But you were respected because you was willing to put up the fight and fight back. We didn't take out no guns and try to shoot nobody. That was stupid. No, we're going to fight it out. When it's all said and done, we're going to go run some ball or something. Now we settled our differences. You won, I lost, I won, you lost, whatever. But one thing about it is I was man enough to fight. That's the difference. So when you start talking this stuff, it's easy to talk that stuff when you're hiding behind, when your identity is hidden. And nobody knows who you are. You're a coward. That's what that is. It's a coward move. Right. And my thing is this is that in this country, in America, and I can't speak to no other country, but I'm speaking to America. Every time you turn around, you got these type of people are trying to provoke, use divisive mechanism to keep people against each other. This is what the rich and wealthy will do. Not all of them, but some of them will. They will try to find any slick way to keep divisiveness going. Why? Because if I'm arguing over your skin color and you arguing over my skin color and we beefing about skin color while they're the ones making the money, while they're the ones they all sitting back looking at you as entertained. Look at these fools. They keep falling for the same trick. We ain't got to come up with nothing new. They still falling for the same stuff. They're still arguing over stuff that don't even apply to them right now. Meanwhile, you can't even make your electric bill. You struggling to pay your gas bill. You barely can keep your mortgage. You barely can keep the car you own. They got you so distracted by skin color, not realizing that we all need each other. Every single one of us need each other. Every single race in this world has something to bring to the table. But it's your intentions that matter. And if we stop fighting with each other over skin, we all can win. And that's real talk. So I can care less about what somebody. If y'all want to, if the people that want to entertain the skin color concept, then go ahead and entertain it. I chose not to participate in that. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I can care less. And one thing I know for a fact is your skin color is not going to get you to heaven. I don't care if it's white. I don't care if it's black. I don't care what color your skin is. Guess what? It will not get you to heaven. And guess what else? You did not choose the skin color that you was born in. And it does not dictate the outcome of who you're going to be. You get to choose in that one. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. And that's real talk. I'm the type of person, I don't care about your skin color. I don't. I really don't. I got a buddy named Sean who, honestly, we got cool, again, through YouTube. This is one of the first people that I got cool with through YouTube. And when I tell you, his skin he's a white guy, but I'm going to tell you, one of the coolest brothers you ever know. Me and Ant like the Bug got to hang out with him on a personal level. We sat in the restaurant. Matter of fact, him and Ant had more conversation than I had. But again, and me and him have hung out and went fishing together. We cool. His skin happened to be white. My skin happened to be melanated. Guess what? We never even cared about that. Me and him, Ant like the Bug, we had a good time. When Justice Runs on Diesel came into the show, he had a good time, had fun. This is how you bring a country together, by not focusing on the stuff, not letting them make something bigger than what it really is. Does racism in America exist? Yes, it does. Is it on the scale that they keep trying to provoke it on? No, it's not. It's very small, but it's still there. But I'm not going to focus on that when there's so many other things that I could be focused on. Now, if somebody else want to keep entertaining that, that's fine. Just not me. All lives matter. Every single life in America matters. Every single life around the world matters. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with black lives, white lives, green lives. Everybody's life matters. Now, the only people, I'm going to be honest with you, and I know this is probably not popular for people, except for pedophiles. People that molest and take and do stuff to children they should not be doing. Their life don't matter to me. I'm sorry. That's just me. And ain't nobody else got to agree with me. That's just me. Their life don't matter. You touch children, your life don't matter. And they get rid of you, your life don't matter. I'm sorry. That's just me. If you're a person out there violating children, then your life don't matter. I'm sorry. I don't care what happens to you. I really don't. I'm sorry. There's a whole lot of things I might agree with, but when it comes to if I find out you one of those people that touch children, your life don't matter. And me personally, I want you to die a horrible death. I'm sorry. That's just me. Other stuff, whatever. I mean, and I might be wrong about it. I might be praying the wrong type of prayer, whatever. One thing with me when it comes to children has no way to fight back. They have to protect them, not hurt them and touch them. So for me personally, that's just me. I don't care about nobody else. That's just me. And there might be people agree with me. There might be one that don't. But those type of people, pedophiles that touch children and stuff, their life don't matter to me. Sorry. I just don't. That's just me. That's where I'm at. Right? Other lives, lives do matter. And they do bring something to the table. But I'm being honest with you, that's one their life don't matter to me. Just don't. You know what I mean? Like adults, I feel like to some extent we have to defend ourselves. And I get it, you know what I mean? And you know, and there's a whole lot of things that go along there. But when it comes to children, nah. If somebody doing stuff like that, I'm good. I'm sorry. Your life don't matter to me. That's real talk. Paul, thank you. Appreciate it. 4352, Paul. Appreciate you. Ant like the Bug. I appreciate you. God bless every single one of y'all. I had a whole lot of fun here, like I always do. It's a beautiful, wonderful day. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. I'm not going to be much long, but here's the thing. Check out my brother, Justice Runs on Diesel. Check out my brother, Ant Like the Bug. They're in the chat. Check out my brother, RIB. Bam Bam. Check out my brother, Fattacular Show. Check out my brother, Out the Pit. And check out my sister, Chopper. We all do the Fracker Show on Sundays, 12 o'clock. Listen, Sundays, 12 o'clock noon. Eastern Standard Time is when we do the Fracker Show. And, man, the show is growing. Man, we be having a wonderful time. If you want to come to a place to laugh And if you think you the troller of all trolls, come troll us. Understand, we gonna troll back. But the Fracas Show, in my opinion, is the best show on YouTube. It's like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all come and check out the Fracas Show. That way you get to see everybody's channel. And then you get a chance to like and subscribe to all the channels, because everybody is doing some individual work outside of just the Fracas Show. But when I tell you that the Fracas Show is the best show on YouTube, and I will debate that with anybody. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back, look at the old videos of the Fracas Show, and just sit back and chill. My thing is this. Don't just go watch a little bit of skit. Make sure you got time. And just watch the whole show. And then you'll see, oh, okay, yeah, they really be wilding out. Now, I mean, we got my brother Justice runs on Diesel. He was supposed to come in on, look, Justice was supposed to come in on Fire on Friday, but he ended up on the Fracas Show. But at the end of the day, I'm quite sure he probably said, "Sure, this is where you should have asked me to come, Ron. I like this fun. This is much more fun." But our YouTube family is growing big. You know, there's a lot of people that are YouTube family that we don't see. Top to bottom, hair and skincare. They're part of the YouTube family. Joyce Ort, part of the YouTube family. A World Away from Here, 95, who does a lot of collaboration music. They're part of the YouTube family. Man, when I say, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Trump fan from Michigan. God bless you. God bless you. But there's a whole lot of people that there's some names that I can't even remember right now that are coming a part of the YouTube family, and we are growing big over here. See, this is where you these people need help, bro. These type of people need help. James or whoever you are, make sure you come in on the Fracas Show at 12 o'clock noon. Because we got something. We Let's come in on the Fracas Show. Make your statements on the Fracas Show. But yeah, we had a good time. But also tonight, we got the Fire on Fridays, which is at 7 o'clock tonight with the me and Fat-tacular show. Justice runs on Diesel might come in, but I know he has he has things that he's doing. If he get a chance, he'll pop in. If not, hopefully we get to see him on Sunday or whatever. You know what I mean? But he is part of the YouTube family. He is part of the show now, and he ain't allowed to leave. Also, Chopper, YM Kia, she'll be on, she's part of the YouTube family. She's been on the Fracas Show or whatever. I mean, and she just filtered right into the family. And like I said, over here, we're doing a lot of big things. Our YouTube channel, our YouTube family is growing. Delaware Dogs. Matter of fact, Delaware Dogs will be on tonight, and I almost forgot about that one. I almost forgot about that one. Delaware Dogs will be on tonight. He'll be on tonight at 7 o'clock. Delaware Dogs. This will be his first sports talk channel. First sports talk. The dog. I think it's called the Dog Report. We got it scheduled, but I didn't get a chance. So he'll be on tonight. So tonight at 7 o'clock. Make sure y'all come back and check out Delaware Dogs. He's gonna do his sports talk. He's gonna do his sports talk. And get a chance to y'all get a chance to check him out for the first time. So I can't sit there and tell y'all that I'm a sports person. Yes, I'm a Steelers fan, but I really haven't been paying attention to sports to that level. Mike Sports Vibe, who is another part of the YouTube family, and he has Mike Sports Vibe Balling. He's another he got 2 channels. So Mike Sports Vibe is usually what that's where my level of sports come from, is Mike Sports Vibe. So if you're a person that's into sports, Delaware Dogs and My Sports Vibe is where I get my sports talk from. So you check out those 2 channels, like and subscribe to them. But sometimes they're in the channel. But tonight, Delaware Dogs will be on there. He'll be talking sports tonight. I don't know what this conversation will be about, but you got to come in at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But as y'all can see on the OG Network, we are doing a variety of things on this channel. So that's why we ask y'all to like and subscribe to the channel. Then you'll get a chance to find other YouTubers that are also part of this channel, and you'll get to be able to discover their channel. And then you can like and subscribe to their channel also help you as we all work and grow together. And with that said, like outside of any and everything that I talk about, one thing that Ron's opinion matters with, and when it comes to having a relationship with Jesus Christ, that is the one opinion that I stand on 100%. And if you don't have a relationship with Jesus because you don't know the time nor the hour that he may come, but one thing I know, that is the one thing, the best decision that I ever made in my life was giving my life to Jesus Christ. And with that said, I'm going to get up out of here. Every single one of y'all, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And please check out this 29-second advertisement about top to bottom hair and skincare products. Just in case you need some hair care and skincare, body wash, candles, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Peace.
Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and they're probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.